Members, our veteran today is being sponsored by Representative John Montgomery. Representative Montgomery, you're recognized to introduce the Veteran of the Week.
Members, this afternoon is kind of a special treat, mostly for me and my family, to be honest with you. I took a little bit of personal privilege and have brought in my grandpa, Edward J. Sperr, to be our Veteran of the Week, actually. He's never really asked for honors or to be recognized for his service in Vietnam and his willingness to represent our country and to sacrifice himself for our country. So it's definitely a great honor for me. I'm very humbled to be able to bring my grandpa up here today to be honored as the Veteran of the Week. I believe we've got a flag here that we flew over the state capitol. And additionally, if I could get the clerk to read the citation.
Clerk will read the citation.
Whereas Edward J. Sperr is a resident of House District 63 in Cache, Oklahoma, and served in the United States Army from January 1952 to February 28, 1974, and achieved the rank of Sergeant First Class E7 for distinguished service. And whereas Edward J. Sperr served in various batteries from Fort Carson, Colorado, Fort Benning, Georgia, Fort Riley, Kansas, Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and overseas tours to Korea, 2 tours in Germany, and 2 tours of battle in Vietnam. And whereas Edward J. Sperr started his career in the Army as an artillery gunner and then squad leader, was part of the Mule Pack Team Artillery Gun 7mm. He was chief of section and chief battery for many years. He also was acting first sergeant of A Battery 29th Artillery in Fort Carson, Colorado. And whereas Edward J. Sperr received 3 Bronze Star medals with 1 oak leaf cluster and 1 Valor device, Republic of Vietnam campaign medal with 6 months device, Vietnam Service Medal, American Campaign Medal, National Defense Service Medal, National Defense Service Medal with Oak Leaf Cluster, Good Conduct Medal, 1st through 6th awards, Army Commendation Medal with Oak Leaf Cluster, 4 6-month overseas bars while combat, 3 service stripes, Expert Qualified Badge, M16 rifle, and Sharpshooter Qualified M14. And whereas among the most honored of all those in public service are veterans who have protected all Americans from enemies both foreign and domestic. And whereas the state of Oklahoma holds our veterans in the highest esteem and appreciates the sacrifices and contributions they have made to preserve our freedoms and way of life. And whereas the Oklahoma House of Representatives of the first session of the 56th legislature takes great pride in honoring you as Veteran of the Week. Now therefore, pursuant to the motion of Representative John Michael Montgomery and Representative Jeff Cootie, and the state of Oklahoma extends to Edward J. Sperr sincere commendations and directs that this citation be presented.
Veteran Sperr, you're recognized to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic